Alright, can you guys hear me now? Alright. Well, all I missed was series, and series is boring, so we're fine. Good old Windows restart. Got rid of all my audio devices, apparently. Anyways, this is game 3. This is all bosses. Basically, just need to kill all the bosses and mini bosses in the game. The main difference, really, between an 80% is the bosses that you'll see here that you don't normally see is Karkamar, Spore Spawn, and Golden Chorizo. There are multiple routes you can run in this. I believe both of these runners will be running Kraid first. Nice construction zone up from Professor there. He's got a little lead here early. Professor going with the wall climb strats here. Generally either see this or you'll see the Behemoth style, which you do a bunch of ledge grabs, which are really close overall in time. A little trouble at the top there. Ends doing the right side parlor, which is fairly tricky to pull off. Is doing a really good job here. Ends up closing the gap just a little bit. Alright, so BT is our first mini-boss that we have here. Pretty unavoidable to kill this boss. Those bombs are really important for the entire game. So you'll see them in pretty much every single category except for the major glitch ones. But does count for our first objective here as well. Bands was having a really nice fight, and then I guess just miscounted his P shots. Fortunately, got the head to come off there. Professor having a lot of trouble in here in Terminator. Is it going to be down a missile? It's going to have to farm. Yeah, it looks like he's just farm from the waiver. And with these D-boosts, that's pretty much a confirmation. We're going to be going Kraid first. If you're going Fantoon first, you really want the health there. Professor trying to go for the D-boost. Doesn't get it. Bands is able to get it. These two are pretty much neck and neck right now. Which makes sense considering this is a game 3. They're both really evenly matched, so. Band's going with this mock ball that I absolutely hate. Don't see that too much anymore. Might have been going for the weave. ProfessorSchool has just been playing a little bit more sloppy than Bands has since Series Station. I had an early lead there, and Bands has managed to officially pass him now, although incredibly minorly. Oh, misses the... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Missing that charge shot on the Cat-Ext for the super. Has to go back for it. That was a nice little nifty farm there from Professor. I don't think I've seen that one before. Not sure if he's just nervous about his health or something. He does have plenty of health. You don't really worry about too much going to Kraid. As long as you're not in health bomb range, and he's well away from that. I mean, it's not really a standard route. I mean, the world record is Phantoon, Dragon, Ridley, Kraid. Or Kraid Ridley, one of the two. I forget. I run that route and I don't remember. Yeah, no, you do Kraid before you go into Ridley. That's what it is. Yeah, in that route, you want to do Kraid before you go down because you need the super refills for the green gate glitch, is the main thing. Band's going with some lag reduction strats here on Kraid. Does get the quick kill as well. Nicely done. Professor going for them as well. And that's our first major boss down. So one mini boss, one major boss. This is going to look very similar to just standard 80%, pretty much up until... Should be until basically Dragon. This is pretty much going to be 80% for them, and then they'll head down to Croc. Pretty much all the additional mini bosses that they have to do in this route, you want Plasma for those. It's really helpful on Croc and GT and Spore Spawn even, which is why we just went straight by Spore Spawn at the start. Oh, interesting here. Band's picking up this energy tank. Professor just skipped it. If you're running this route, if you do want a fourth energy tank, the Croc E-Tank becomes incredibly free to pick up. It's literally just the fanfare. There's no additional time. The Kraid E-Tank, even though it is right there, it's 2-door transitions to get it. So ProfessorSchool is picking up a lot of time here. If he does pick up the Croc E-Tank for late game, the only real difference he's going to have is his Rex ship is going to be a little bit tighter with all those sparks. Really need to have some other strat besides the Shine strat in Rex ship Attic if you're going to 2-tank it. Also probably see him skip Alpha Spark, stuff like that, so... Skips this missile, too. I'm not sure if he's planning on going 15 or if there's a quicker missile to pick up in this route later on. Yeah, both of them are doing it. Oh, I believe Bands actually picks up the GT super to have some extra supers to avoid having to do a speed zeb skip, and we'll go for like the morph on morph. In which case, 15 missiles is plenty for him because he'll effectively net 2 supers in that exchange, anyways. Nice strat there by ProfessorSchool that I'm not allowed to say what it's called. But shout outs to CFB, I'll say that. Professor's ammo here is just absolutely terrible. Gonna have to. I'm not getting good luck on these drops either. That's the 3 farm. Band's ammo is a lot better. Mainly, the main thing you care about right here is the supers, not so much the missiles. So, I expect Bane will probably just 1 farm and go, and does. Gets 1 super out of it too. No, it's helping close this gap up a little bit. And Professor even decided to use missiles on that last, or 3 supers was not, because he bans using it there too. You're gonna farm 1 from King Cac here on the way out, and then you've got a couple Nova drops to fill you up. So 2 should be plenty. So Bane's only 1 room behind here, despite being a whole E-tank down. I think if ProfessorSchool does opt to pick up the Croc E-tank, I think Bane's just effectively ahead at this point, actually. Because that's 7 seconds that he won't have to worry about that Prof is going to. Or he'll decide to 3-tank it, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Prof opting to farm the Novas on the bottom and the top there. See if Prof ends up going for Alpha Spark. Did bonk the door. You can back up into... Yeah, it looks like he's just going to skip Alpha Spark here, which is pretty standard on 2 E-tanks. Bands is going to go for it. Does get it. Very nice D-boost there. That's incredibly hard D-boost. I've never been able to figure it out myself. Yeah, I know Bands gets the GT missile, which is why he's at 15. I'm not sure why Professor's at 15. I mean, going for 15-10 in a race is pretty risky, honestly. Just for the few seconds it takes to pick up that extra missile. Like, if you just get bad luck, then you're just done. I'd be surprised if Bands gets the Croc E-tank with... I mean, I guess you can get Croc E-tank and not Bot-Wound E-tank, but you sort of... I mean, you kind of need the refill there. Like, that's the big problem. Like, it's I mean, Bot-Wound E-tank is incredibly efficient. Plus, it's in a convenient spot where you want your health to be at full. All right, assuming we're gonna get an ocean fly attempt here. Oh, nope, never mind. Oh, I guess that's why Bands just usually old route attempts to skip these missiles. They're both getting them. I suppose that's easier than worrying about skipping them here, and just skipping the other missiles in high jump. I guess they are faster, now that I think about it. I guess it's just opting to skip them in that way. I guess the main thing is... Well, I guess the main thing is if you're going for Ocean Fly, then you're not getting those. Well, you can get them with Ocean... I don't know. I'm outdated on my old route tech here. Anyways, we're moving into the Fantoon fight. Band's going with the hybrid X-Factor strats here. Looks like he gets the first round done nicely. The main benefit of this is you can pretty much just insta-kill Fantoon here on the second round. Not needing to do a little mini Doppler at the end. I think Prof is going for a more... Yeah, the more standard mini Doppler at the end. So nice fights by both. I think that might have been... Was that fast mid for both of them? Yeah, so this is going to be the main other part where this... Well, this is really the main part where this lack of extra E-Tank is going to hurt Prof. Because they still both need to go to Fantoon. Or not Fantoon, excuse me, Botwoon. There's the Shine at Mount Everest that you have to do. There is a backup strat you can do if you're on very low health. But you need to do a Shine there. You don't really have... Which is 2 tanks, you don't really have the health to also do the Attic Shine here. Bands was trying to go with a speed keep there. Yeah, this is sort of the problem, is it kind of... Prof, yeah, doing the same strat, having a little bit easier time with it, does still have to kind of clean it up. The Shine strat there is just so easy. And like, to get rid of the Shine, there's a lot of additional work that has to be done. I also have my Bowling Spark here, and even if you don't get Bowling Spark, you're still going to take some damage here on the spikes. They do have Varia, though, so it's only 20 damage per hit. Yeah, and now we got simultaneous cutscenes. Oh, 30, yeah, 30 with Varia. Right, half damage from 60. Alright, Bands with a nice lake ball. See if Professor can do the same. Ooh, just short. Still gets over there, though. Not the biggest time loss. Ironically, after all that, Prof has more health heading down into this. This is actually a ton of health at this point. I mean, Bands has plenty as well to go up to bot wound. Generally, I'm looking... I want to just be over 1 tank, at least. Also, Bands has 10 supers, so the cac that he kills on the way to Meridio is going to give him a big energy. So he'll be at like 150, something like that. It's got plenty, got a ton. Is short on power bombs though. Probably have to do some crab farming here. You know what, Professor's a little low on supers. Gonna get the 1 from the crab here. That's only gonna be 8 heading into bot wound, so he's gonna need a little drop luck at bot wound. It's 6 for bot wound, 1 to open a door, and then you need 2 more. So that's 9 right there. So he's gonna need to get at least 1 drop, 1 super drop from either bot wound or the Poyos afterwards. If not that, then there's some bug farming strats. So each of them down on some type of ammo. Let's see if Bands... There's a nifty little like double farm crab strat here that you can do. See what he opts for. It definitely needs at least 1. Yeah, only farms the 1. If you can hold a charge shot there and shoot the crab on the way over, and then as you're jumping back, you just doing 1 more shot and you get the second crab. Now he's got to kind of sit here. Yeah, unfortunately, man, this is some really bad luck. Wow. Yeah, it's got to use the 1 here. Just doesn't have 1 for bot wound now. This is just pretty devastating. I think he's got 1 more. We can maybe farm this Poyo over here for 1 last hope. Wow, that's some crazy bad luck. Yeah, meanwhile, Prof setting up for the decall. Looks like he got it. Bands does have 10 supers though. Can still theoretically 1 round this, but gets the worst pattern. This luck. Holy. Yeah, this is opening up the door big time for Prof. And then, I mean, Bands still needs to hope bot wound drops a power bomb, which is not guaranteed. Yeah, this is just some terrible luck. But it does get great drops from, after all that, it gets just like the perfect drops post-bot wound. And Professor missing full halfie, so door's still open here. Yeah, they were neck and neck, and it was just the not getting any power bombs at all. It's pretty close to 50-50 whether they're dropping power bombs or health, so farming all of those and not getting any is pretty bad. But honestly, full Affy here is pretty much going to tie it up if Bands can pull it off. Never mind, just going for a halfie. Yeah, a little low there. If you're going to go for that, you want to be able to down grab that after the crash. So Bands is still really close, but that's, yeah, some really unfortunate luck there. It's always hard to tell on other runners' screens what their Dragon color is supposed to be. I think that first spark from Professor was a little low. Unfortunately, gets good there. Oh, Bands misses one of the particles. Both going for 2 spark here. This is a really difficult strat. Bands does finish his Dre off with ammo. He's going to take a lead off of this. Didn't get the blue suit, so kind of has to just YOLO a spike suit attempt here. Doesn't get it. It's not too big of a deal. We are going to be picking up space jump, so just go for waffle jump or something. Professor's, yeah, Dragon's still not dead. And there we go. Alright, we're going to be getting Plasma Beam. This is, again, hugely helpful for all these additional mini-bosses we need to get. Even if you're doing a Phantoon first route, like in any percent, you wouldn't be getting Plasma because we have to kill so many more bosses. The value of Plasma goes way up. But in all route, getting Plasma here is standard anyways, so just so much DPS that it does. It's taking a little extra time to farm those, whatever those things are, the goops. Is that... Aim and health look really good though, so... And super count really isn't all that important. We do have to get through the green gate glitch. Even the green gate glitch doesn't save that much time. You can just opt, especially in a race situation, you can just opt not to go for it. Because if you miss it, then it's just a mountain of time loss. So opting to skip it in a race situation makes a lot of sense sometimes. Alright, we're gonna be picking up Ice Beam here, then we're gonna finally see our first deviation from standard old route, any percent. Instead of doing the Ice Escape, we're just gonna go lower. I suppose a lot of people go lower route anyways, but we will take lower down to Croc. So I guess entering Croc will actually be the real true deviation point. Alright, so there we go. Finally deviated from any percent. So we'll see what each runner decides to do with this Croc E-Tank. Again, it's literally only the time it takes for the fanfare. Because you have to wait for Croc anyways. There's no additional time whatsoever. So it is the fastest E-Tank in the game. Assuming you have to kill Croc. I didn't see that. I think they ended up like about 30-ish seconds apart from each other. I didn't quite catch the end of it. Alright, so Bands is skipping this Croc E-Tank. See what Professor decides. The main thing with 3-Tank is you don't have a lot of wiggle room on Mother Brain. You do have Plasma, so it's a pretty quick fight, but Pretty much any mistake will kill you. You do have screw attack though, so you can get through like the side hoppers, baby skip, pretty easily. Fans opting to farm some supers here for the gate glitch coming up. At that point, like, I forget, because I think it's only something like you only have like 2 or 3 chances at it before you're actually losing time. So I think if you're going to farm like that, you might just want to go up and over to GT. Yeah, and Professor is going for the 3 tank here. So, like I said, Screw Attack makes avoiding those side hoppers a little bit easier without taking any damage. In which case you have a lot more health going into the Mother Brain fight. And it is just a 20-shot fight, so it's not that big of a deal. You also have Screw Attack for Ridley. That can really help out a lot as far as safety and everything, so... Alright, second try from Bands. Unfortunately, second try is already not good enough to be able to get the speed ball keep here. Let's see if Prof can get it. Or Prof might opt not to even go for it. Nope, he is going for it. So he's only got 3 tries at this. This is pretty much going to be GG's if he can't get this. It's just going to be a massive time loss to do this and come back around. So there was a setup to get it first try pretty consistently. Does get it. Very nicely done. Also not going for the speedball though. Yeah, like I said, skipping the Kraid one presents a lot of problems in wreck ship and everything, so it's pretty difficult to do actually. The Kraid one isn't that slow, and I feel like for like 99% of people, just get the Kraid one. That one, it's not too bad. You just press up against when you fall down through the top, press up against the left, run through the door, let go of run through the door, and then you just sort of jump where the little flat part is there while holding angle up and shoot. Is the setup for that one. Yeah, that one has like the easiest setup of all of them, honestly, which thank God, because it's like required an RBO and everything. Alright, we are heading down to Ridley now. Only have one more mini boss. We kind of did a little Croc and GT gauntlet right there. So all we got left here, besides a normal 80%, is just going back up and killing Spore Spawn. You would think that'd be the freest one cycle of any time, but Spore Spawn's hitbox is literally the worst, so it definitely happens. 2 cycles definitely happen, even with Plasma Beam. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's still, I think running is a 2-frame trick. So it's just going to be, anything that's a 1 or 2 frame trick is always going to be a little inconsistent. Very nice Metal Pirates from Bands there. Bands was setting up like he was going to do the like Hundo strat through the door there. I'm not sure if that's actually better than just doing like normal Powerhouse coming down here and then having speed in the Ridley room. Well, the Professor's doing the same thing. These guys are more up on their old route stuff than I am, so I'll assume this is pretty good. Plasma Ridley fight, just another 20 beams. And we did see that Bands is at the 13 supers there, did pick up that GT super. Could opt to use some of those supers here to speed up this fight a little bit. They are a little bit faster than Plasma. Supers are going to be the fastest DPS here all the time. And Ridley's being a jerk, not picking up Professor here. Yeah, this is coming down to the wire here. Not a lot of time really for Professor to catch up. This Ellen escape is actually way more difficult than people give it credit for, and a lot of, you know, like runners are just losing gobs of time here and they don't even realize it. Looks like Bands is setting up for the D-boost escape here. Doesn't go for... Yeah, I guess probably because that guy was in a bad spot. It does have Plasma here. So can just kind of back up into a normal strat here. First, also going for the D-boost. Let's see if he sets it up. Oh, gets it. Yeah, that... The problem with the D-boost is, like, you end up going way further right. Because you need to be able to take your iframes to the last side hopper. So you really have not a lot of room to do that short charge. And then you have to mock ball on the ground that's rising. So it's pretty tricky to do. Screw attack and Plasma here for the escape, though, is definitely nice. Trivializes a lot of the rooms here. Now for the most important part of this category, remembering where to go. Not going up Red Tower, or not going back to Meridia. Making sure you go straight through it, and remembering to actually go kill Spore Spawn. Bands definitely has a little bit of a lead here, but we have... still have Baby Skip to do and everything. That can definitely change this race. I think it's definitely close enough that a Baby Skip will put Professor in the lead if this gap remains. Yeah, behind like by one room and one elevator, it's going to be just around 20 and 30 seconds here. Plus that the old 2-round Spore Spawn's always looming. Nice space jump through the door there by Bands. Setting up this strat in this room. Alright. Bands into the last mini-boss of the run. Pretty much just have to wait for Spore Spawn to finish his first cycle here. We're just going to try to get right into his hitbox and shoot a Plasma Beam into his little eye here. Generally, you want to like kind of get some iframes here so you can jump through him. There we go. So yeah, Band's ahead by pretty much the entire Spore Spawn fight. Also remembering to kill all 3 of these key hunters on the way out to make sure to open up this gray door here. Something that's incredibly easy to forget. So Band's in pretty good shape here to take this match and this entire round. The winner will go on to face Bressingham. Bressingham is the one who pushed Bands down into the loser's bracket in the first place, so if Bands does go on to win this, that will be a nice little rematch there. And then the winner of that will go take on the winner of the winner's bracket, which is Mr. Guy Average. But yeah, this is pretty much still coming down to the baby skip. That's the biggest thing that can happen to let Professor here take this match. I didn't quite see what Band's entry time was. Baby skip's usually about a 30-second time loss if you go for it and miss it. Even if Bands does miss it, it might just be close enough that Bands still has a chance. All right, heading into the first Metroid rooms here. Screw attack definitely makes this a little bit harder. Band's also using these extra supers to sort of just do some hundo strats here. Being very aggressive on these Metroids. He does have good ammo. But again, the main reason I believe he brings the easy, doesn't have to worry about speed zeb skip, so he does need like over 10. Oh, he's got all 15, so he should be fine. Fresh having a little bit more trouble with his. Yeah, having the screw attack here really messes up your normal strats. Alright, Bands can get this baby skip. This is gonna be a pretty solid lead for him. Really no, if he does get this, besides some horrible thing happening on the Zeb skips, not much can go wrong. The only thing that could go wrong is just dying on Mother Brain, in which case, that just goes from winning to losing pretty much right there. So it's pretty hard to lose like 30 seconds after this point. Oh. I missed what happened to Prof there. Well, not sure if his game crashed or what happened. And that's unfortunate, but again, Band's got that baby skip. Assuming Bands actually successfully kills Mother Brain here, which on four tanks and plasma is pretty likely. Up around the 99% likelihood level. Bands was most likely going to take this anyways. So while that's unfortunate, it's not really going to affect the outcome here, I don't believe. Oh, it was drops. Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear the death siren there, but yeah. Yeah, definitely understandable. I mean, these guys just played another race too. Bands does successfully get into his Mother Brain 3 here. Looks like this time is going to be right around a low 50, I want to say. Unless I'm mathing wrong. Yeah, it'll be somewhere around there. It's a really good time. Alright, it's Mother Brain 3 down. Yeah, it's gonna be right around a 51. Should be... it's gonna be real close. I'll need a pretty decent escape here to get the 50x. With a decently clean one, should be able to get the 50x. 50-59, 50-58, something like that. Misses the moonfall, but backs up into it very nicely. Alright, ProfessorSchool is moving on. This is... it's a thing. We are joined by ProfessorSchool now. GG's to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Duck, nice commentary as always.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, sorry about the drops on both of you guys. Side Bands had some issues with PBs early on, pre-bot moon, but it is going to finish up here for 51-39.
Yeah, it's a good run.
Yeah, it's a solid run for all bosses here. So yeah, the main, I guess you normally 3-tank this. I was surprised that you were going with the 3-tank for the all bosses.
For my PB attempts, I 3-tank. I was gonna make a decision based on where I was in the race, and Bands was ahead because of whatever the 45 seconds that I lost on Dragon. So I just decided that I would 3-tank it because it probably wouldn't matter, but maybe I could get it within a baby skit.
Oh, so you take Croc normally, not Crate.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay. if I feel like a race safety, I feel like, you know, Crate is what, 20 seconds or something like that, and Croc it's 7, right? It's just the fanfare, right? So
yeah, the trade-off is obviously all the wreck ship stuff you have to put up with. But
I mean, I'm mostly pretty comfortable with that. It's fine. Like, if I'm gonna lose on not executing in wreck ship, that's okay. But I thought that I was pretty sure he would take Crate, and I thought that it would give me an advantage. I mean, I had like a 4:46 bombs time. It was like a really good bombs time, and then the wheels just came off going to Crate, and I don't know, just not a good race, but very well done by Bands.
Did you say you had a 4:46 bombs?
Yeah, maybe 4:47. I don't know.
Wait, touch or fanfare?
Touch. I mean,
okay. That's still
Bands,
really good. That's still really good. I was like, man, you just
Yeah,
blew me away
yeah.
by 3 seconds, dude. Like,
Mine was like a 4:59.
Well,
per
yeah.
touch.
No, I know. I know I was up by 15 seconds, and then I squandered it, and then I was up by 15 seconds, and then I had Dragon happen, and drops were a problem. I got no drops from the waiver, no drops from the Rio, no drops from the Rio, no drops from the Sova, no drops from the Sova, small health drop. And I was like, what the heck is going on? This is absolutely god-awful. And then I wasn't paying attention at... I thought I had 2 power bombs, so I had to slow down to farm coming out of Lower Norfair, but by then I had already lost 45 seconds on the Dragon fight, right? I messed up my taps, and then it was swoop, 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 swoop. So
Yeah,
RNG...
the swoops were so bad.
RNG had it out for me, and I didn't platform well, so and Bands did. So a well-deserved race win and match win.
Yeah, the only thing about drops in mine was the power bombs. Phantom dropped 1 power bomb, and then the crabs right before Moat dropped 1, and then I didn't get another power bomb until Dragon drops. Or no, I got one.
The beat Tom?
Oh, I farmed the beat Tom.
Okay.
So I got through the tube. I got into Aqueduct, but I think I farmed all but 1 crab in that section, but I couldn't X Factor Batoon. But I did get drops. Batoon was really good. Batoon's drops were super good. I would say that.
yeah, those are some blessed Batoon. I'm surprised you didn't two farm the crabs in Mount Everest. Like, you only went for the 1. Like, if it's just, that's like 50-50, right? That's...
Oh, you could do that too.
Yeah, the 2's a nice strat.
2 farms really.
Just
I mean,
like
honestly, if you're in a 1 farm 1, I think the 1 farm strat's actually farming the top one, not the bottom one. You just shoot the guy at the top.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe I have to look. I'm used to having, knowing my power bombs and stuff, but yeah, maybe that's something I need to look forward to for the next race. Oh, Bress, you watch out! I'm learning. Watch out. I know they're in the chat.
But yeah, this was a really good race to watch. You guys really evenly matched, so fun times.
Yeah. It was super even. Like, if you just like give you some Dre swoops, I think we're neck and neck at Mother Brain.
Yeah, I mean, or I could just like execute on my taps. It's just short charging was a problem this entire tournament for me. I can't count on 2 hands the number of times I lost. I probably lost 10 or 15 minutes on short charges in this entire tournament. Like, no kidding. Like randomly just lose 30 seconds because I can't short charge at like what is it? Main Street missiles or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It was an unfortunate tournament all around from start to finish. It's sad that it's over, but I'm glad that I got to at least play you.
I'm definitely glad I got to play you as well. And I think, any day of the week it could be either of us. So I'm glad it was me, but it could have just as easily been you. So
for sure, thank you. Yep.
But I will wear the crown for the battle for Seattle today. You will take it from me at some point, but for today I'll wear it.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, yeah, sounds like said Professor, you're leaving. Band, you're heading on to Brest and the next one. I think we pretty much talked about both of those already, so this has been a really good one. Pretty much just have 2 matches left in this tournament now, so keep an eye out for those. Bands versus Brest should hopefully coming up in the next 2 weeks. So good luck with that. Good luck, Professor, with whatever you're going on next. I don't know if you're planning on any of the SG Live stuff or anything like that, but
yeah, I might try the any percent tournament. We'll see. I don't know. This was a rough tournament. It was very, very long, and I looked back over all my results, and I literally did not have a single good race. I never got within a minute of my PB, and I just feel fortunate to have gotten this far because other people didn't play well. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a mental thing or whatever. Maybe I just need to step away for a little bit. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm right there with you on that one.
Yeah,
racing's hard. You got a lot of nerves and everything with it. So some people are...
I mean, Duck, and Bands as well. I think we all poured a ton of time into this tournament. We all got our times down, pretty far. And I think it was actually you, me, Bands, and Bress were like the 4 that were really pushing each other. early on, and I really enjoyed that. Right, it was a lot of fun, and I like grinding down rooms and stuff like that. But when it comes to races, I don't know. There's a mental block for me. It's like a sports psychology thing or something. I just, something goes wrong and I tell myself to shake it off, but I physically can't. And it just sort of snowballs. And it's been sort of the story of the tournament for me. And it finally caught up.
We'll do some races and then we'll put on the line dinner or something like that. And that way we can just, kind of casually work on it. Because I want to race you. I think if we did this 10 times, it'd be 5 and 5. So I like that evenness. So we'll see. We'll see who buys dinner the first time.
All right. Well, I think that'll just about do it for us. Like I said, keep an eye open up for those last 2 matches of this tournament. We'll see everyone around. Hope everyone had a good time today. So GG's to both of you, and that's gonna pretty much do it for us here.
Thank you, Duck. I just wanted to say thanks to the organizers. It was a lot of work that went into the tournament, and I know I sound really down, but I want to express my gratitude to all of the people who pushed really hard to get through this tournament, to encourage each other in the Discord, and to the organizers who made this possible. So I want to just say thanks for that.
100%.
Yep. All right, we're gonna head out. So thanks for that, guys. Later.
Jeez.